The Citizenship Amendment Act bill. Protests, also known as CAA protest or CAB protest, occurred after the Citizenship Amendment Act (CAA) was enacted by the Government of India on 12 December 2019. The move sparked a widespread national and overseas ongoing protests against the Act and its associated proposals of the National Register of Citizens (NRC). The protests first began in Assam and spread swiftly in other states, such as Delhi, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, and Tripura on 4 December 2019. Protests broke out rapidly across the country, although the concerns of the protesters vary. The CAA amends the Indian citizenship to illegal migrants who are Hindu, Sikh, Jain, Parsi, Buddhist, and Christian from Afghanistan, Bangladesh and Pakistan, and who entered India before 2014 following the religious prosecutions. The bill does not mention Muslims and other communities who fled from the same or other neighboring countries. Refugees from Sri Lankan Tamils in India, Rohingyas from Myanmar, and Tibetan refugees are not mentioned in the bill. The proposed National Register of Citizens (NRC) will be an official record of all legal citizens of India. Individuals would need to provide a prescribed set of documents before a specified cut-off date to be included in it. The amendment has been widely criticized as discriminating on the basis of religion, particularly for excluding Muslims. Protesters against the amendment demand that it be scrapped and that the nationwide NRC not be implemented. The bill has raised concerns among the Indian Muslim as well as poor Indians, as they might be rendered stateless that could lead them to detention. They are also concerned that all citizens will be affected by the bureaucratic exercise of the NRC, where they will have to prove their citizenship for inclusion in the registry. The protesters have raised voices against authoritarianism and the police crackdown in universities to suppress protests. Protesters in Assam and other northeastern states do not want Indian citizenship to be granted to any refugee or immigrant, regardless of their religion, as they fear it would alter the region's demographic balance, resulting in a loss of their political rights, culture, and land. They are also concerned that it will motivate further migration from Bangladesh that could violate the Assam Accord, which was a prior agreement reached with the central government on migrants and refugees. The protests started in Assam on 4 December 2019, after the bill was introduced in Parliament. Later on, protests erupted in northeast India, and subsequently spread to the major cities of India. On 15 December, major protests took place near Jamia Millia Islamia in New Delhi and Aligarh Muslim University. As the protests broke out, mobs burnt and destroyed public as well as private properties, and several railway stations were vandalized.